there's another. EG Media Group production.
Create, connect, convert.
This is the Small Business Monthly Expo podcast.
The best source for business owners, from entrepreneurs to corporations.
We're here to help your business grow throughout the Midwest and the nation.
Now, here's your host, Jim Wright.
I am Jim Wright, and I'm hosting the St. Louis Small Business Monthly Expo podcast. Join me and my expert business leaders at the Incredible Growth Conference. You could come down here and just get innovated and look for great things to help your business, and one of those great things happens to be Steve Denny. Steve, I understand you're a sponsor of the show, and you're also with Innovative Business Advisors and CEO to CEO.
Absolutely.
Tell me about yourselves.
Well, thanks, Jim. First off, honored to be here. Thanks for taking a few minutes to talk with us today.
You bet.
Man, look at this place. It's packed.
It is packed. It is packed.
People are back.
People want to get and interact with people. They want us to know what it is that you've got to offer and really sit down and talk to you about it.
Yeah, and thank God for Ron Amelin and SBM for bringing this together. So those guys do great stuff.
Why do you sponsor something like this, Steve?
Because we believe in small business. So we're here to serve small business. We typically help small business owners when they are ready to transition out of their business. So if they don't have a key employee or a family member to hand the business to, we help them find the right person to hand their business off to and basically move on with the next part of their life. And we also have an organization called CEO to CEO, where we train financial literacy into small business owners. Because as you well know with your background, most small business owners are experts at what they do, but they're not always the best at managing the finances of their company.
I've heard too many business owners thinking, I'll just hand this to my son, and one day goes to hand him the keys, and they don't know what to do, and they don't know why they're doing it. They don't know how to provide income for themselves, but you can help them with that. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's what we do.
Okay, great.
Yep.
If I wanted to get a hold of you, would I just call Steve and have you come out and talk to us, or how does that work?
So, yes, absolutely. That's the easiest way. They can go to innovativeba.com. That's INNOVATIVEBA.com. We're all listed on there. All of our advisors are on that site. They can click on each of our contact information right there and either shoot us a text, shoot us an email, or have our phone number and reach out and dial us up.
Did you get interested in this because of experience? Or is it because it was something that you knew other business people needed?
Like most business owners, I kind of tripped into this. So I used to teach business owners how to improve the profitability of their business. And a lot of small business owners struggle with profitability. Mm-hmm. And from that, I ended up helping a couple of guys transition their businesses. And I got really excited about doing that. And there was a lot of fulfillment in that. So I just keep doing that.
Yeah, so if you love your job, then you love your job, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's interesting. I was wondering if at what point should you start the process of transferring your business over to whoever?
Ideally 3 to 5 years out. Best case scenario, less than 1% of the people do it with that much lead time.
Oh my.
Yeah.
And especially with family, is that is the same way? I mean, you still have to go through the whole process with a family member?
Yeah, absolutely. So transferring a business is a process, and no matter who it is, the process is pretty much the same. But there are other dynamics, particularly if it's a family member or another key employee, in terms of training them on moving from the employment portion of running the business to basically being the owner, because the owner has different responsibilities.
Sure, you work for somebody for years and you think, well, I could run this business.
Yeah, until you do it.
Yeah, until you have to do it, right, right. Now, there's another expo, I understand, November 8th coming up. Will you be sponsoring that also?
Yes, I hope so. If EG Media gives us the opportunity, we will.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
I was wondering also, when you do CEO to CEO, is it a group of CEOs sitting down and talking with each other, or is it one-on-one?
So we do it both ways. We will work one-on-one with a business owner, generally at their business, training them over the course of 20 sessions. Oh, wow. And then we also do it in small groups where we bring in 5 to 7 business owners, and they come to our office and sit in our training room. and spend half a day going through the training for 20 different sessions.
Sure. What kind of training is that?
It's pretty extensive. So we teach them all the things they wish they knew about their business, and they end up walking out of there knowing their business pretty well. They end up coming out with a dashboard of key things to pay attention to every day in their business. And generally speaking, they improve their profitability by 2 to 4x over the course of about 20 months.
I know I've talked to business owners before, and they say, it's my business. I know how it works. I know, but they always their financial line goes like this instead of ever going up. And once they get out of there, are they amazed at what they've learned and how much it can help their business?
They are. So generally the first thing that kind of dawns on them is, why hasn't my bookkeeper or my accountant never told me this? And we tell them, that's really not their job. Their job is to maintain your books, not really teach you.
Yeah, sure.
That's what we do. So,
yeah. So, and over the 20 weeks, are there 20 different subjects you teach on, or is it let's continue, or how does that work?
So it's not 20 weeks. It's basically 20 sessions.
20
and we
sessions.
go once a month for
Okay.
12 sessions.
Okay.
And there are 12 different lessons that they learn. And at the end of that period of time, they learn how to become a little bit of a fortune teller. So we end up at the end of that where they have a 90-day forward-looking budget, and they run their business according to parameters that they've established on their business. And then they course correct every 90 days. And we sit down with them and help them walk through what they learned, what they did right, and what surprised them, the things they didn't know, and then how to make adjustments for that. And we make another forward-looking forecast, and we move on another 90 days. And we do that for 8 sessions until they feel, fully confident to do it on their own.
So you come back and you say, here's what you learned, how did it work? And then you make adjustments to that, okay?
Yep. It's the old proverb. We're trying to teach them to fish.
Now, that's
so
good.
They can take care of themselves.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you'd like everybody to know about your business?
Yeah, I think the other thing is we are a big supporter of Experts for Entrepreneurs, which is another monthly education networking session for business owners. And people can go to don'tflyalone.com and learn more about Expert for Entrepreneurs. And it's where we gather typically 20 to 50 business owners once a month, and we spend a couple of hours talking about how to run your business better, how to grow your business more effectively, and how to live a more balanced life.
Steve, I can tell just by talking to you that you really are concerned about business and you really love your job.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I hope that people take advantage of what you do. Can you give us your website one more time?
Yes, sir. InnovativeBA.com.
InnovativeBA.com. I think everybody needs to look at that and give you a call.
Excellent, Jim. Thank you very much for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to the podcast today, and you can follow us more on SBMON.com. Remember, the Small Business Monthly is the source for business owners.
Here's another EG Media Group production.
Create, connect, convert.